Self-talk. Another self-talk. Balance part 2 session. This is for the streets right here. This is for the streets. PSA. Get my water a little parched. Okay. All right.
Try Jesus, not me. 'Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me. Because I'm fine.
All right, cut it. We got to hit. We good. Let's get into it. What's up? It's your boy Tuck, the Streetwear Savant, back at it again with another visual, another video, and part 2 of the balance conversation, y'all. Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well on this Sunday, being great. Summer is coming to a close end, and I know COVID kind of got in the way of all that, but I hope you succeed in your goals, doing what you gotta do, and making that paper and keep ruling the world. You feel me? So for a slight recap of part 1, basically, I got kicked out of college. Got back into college because of a miracle, graduated with my chemistry degree, but I was big, I was unhappy, 372 pounds, and basically I left that cliffhanger for part 1. So let's go with part 2. Starting back the story, May 2017, just graduated out of college. For me, there's a couple reasons why I decided to lose the weight. One, with the job I'm currently in now, I travel a lot, and with traveling a lot, jobs gotta pay for your flights, gotta pay for your hotels and all that stuff. And for being at the size I was, to be honest with you, I would have had double seating. So double seating means you pay for 2 seats just to accommodate for your size. So that means double the price for flights. And yes, my company is balling like that, but they ain't balling to that degree. So I wanted to make sure, A, I can go to every single meeting possible for my company and make sure I'm an asset for them. So losing the weight was kind of more helping my career in that sense. Also, just when I have a family for myself, you know, being able to play with my kids, being able to see them grow up. I didn't want like all the diseases like diabetes, heart disease, liver disease, you know, all that, and high blood pressure. High blood pressure runs very rampant in my family, and I wanted to avoid that altogether, not having to go through like dialysis and all that, and just seeing my family grow, you know, being able to interact with them fully in my life. Because to be, in my honest opinion, I feel it's a little selfish if you're able to control like your weight, you know, and like being selfish to your kids if you ain't able to play with them just because you wasn't able to take your own care of your own self, you know. So that was another reason. And then also, which was a reason back then but not a reason now, is I had a significant other at the time, and cool person, met as friends, and then friends slowly grew into more than friends. And just the image part of it, I know that could come off as a little shallow, but it was just like we had 2 different images at the time, and I wanted to kind of fit into the mold of being that power couple, you feel me? So yeah, those are my reasons why I decided to lose the weight. So literally when I got back into Chicago, next day I went straight to the gym, and I was kind of familiar and unfamiliar about what I should do. Literally there was a running track up top, and basically all I did was run laps for the first month of my weight loss journey. Just continue running and running, because hey, if I'm sweating, something gotta come off, you feel me? So something had to happen. And it was a little progress at the time, like lost like 15, 20 pounds in the first month. I'm doing that, but then you hit a plateau, of course. And just, I had to do a little research, like, okay, do a little weight training, work out certain parts of my body, also changing up my diet, didn't drink any more soda, watched my carbs, ate a whole lot more vegetables, and basically drink water the whole entire time. It's like I always drink flavored water, sparkling water, and regular water all the time. And just, it's a slow and steady race, y'all. Like, you're not gonna lose all this weight in like 3 or 4 months. There's like diets that say, oh, if you do this, you'll lose 20 or 30% of your body fat in 5 months. No, that's unhealthy. Don't ever do that. Don't listen to them. It takes time. It's like for me, losing all this weight and being this small now, it took 2 years to happen. It takes time, but the longer it takes to help you lose the weight, the longer it's gonna stick. You lose it fast, you're gonna gain it back probably twice as fast. You feel me? So, and going more into the significant other, she was there through the whole entire process. She was there when I was super big, and she was there up until I lost all that weight too. Just like there just to be like encouragement, be a source of love as well at the time, and it was helpful. It was like having your own little cheerleader on the sidelines, you feel me? It was helpful at the time. But with 1.5 years into our relationship at the time, there was a couple of entanglements. A little infidelity within the relationship. And the love that I had there and the love that I remember being there was fading away. The happiness that was there was fading away at the time. At that point I realized I was putting so much love into the relationship that I was not loving myself through it. Just not realizing the self-love in me, which we go back to the topic of balance. Even though I thought I was balanced, losing all that weight, getting my health in check, my love for myself was unbalanced. It was thrown off at 2. So yeah, I guess going into the second tip, knowing your worth and taking the risk. Like, I could stay in that bad space just because I've been comfortable with it for 1.5 years, going on to 2 years, but you gotta take that risk. Know how much you're worth. At that time, I'm just saying, I had a good job, lost the weight, and just I was in a successful spot at that time, at that age, you know. And I had to realize, like, hey, I got to get out of this now, because I know how much I'm worth. And right now, I'm worth more than what this relationship is at the time. So I had to get out of it. I had to take the risk and go. And I think when trying to find the balance within yourself, sometimes you just got to jump ship sometimes. Sometimes you just got to go in order to get your balance back in your life. It's like in college, my grades was the part that was imbalanced. And then my emotions was part imbalanced in college too. And now it's the love for myself that was imbalanced after college. So just knowing your worth and taking that risk when you're making decisions about either your business, your career, just life period. Just, you gotta take that risk and know how much you're worth. You know, you're worth how much you negotiate, not about your abilities, you feel me? So tip number 3, know your worth and take your risk. Got out the relationship, I was done, I was out of it, and now I just got me. Going through the process of self-love and love myself was a arduous journey, but I could say now that I love truly who I am. I love what I do. I love that I do what I do today, and I'm happy that I took that risk. It came out so much greater at the end of it. And now just going through it, losing all the weight, people starting to notice that I lost that weight, especially the people that I work out with all the time. It's just like they're so in amaze, like how far I've came, you know. And then kind of the thoughts slowly came around through those conversations of people's like, man, I wish I could do what you did. You know, I'm just going through this, I'm going through all of that, and just like, I don't know how you do it. And just, I keep thinking in the back of my mind, like, yo, it's like me trying to balance myself through my whole entire life is the reason why I'm here today. And yes, it's helpful for me to do this and it's beneficial for my life, but what I learned is, like, while you're here on this earth, you want to make an impact for other people and make an influence for others. And with Q and K, I just want to help people find the balance within their life. And I'm not saying through just fitness, because for some people, it's just more or less having an emotional balance for yourself. Just like not being right in the head or just like being stressed about everything, you know? And my brand can help with that. Even though, yes, I do post my regular workout videos and post my nutrition facts and post all that, I also post like streetwear and fashion, because for me, like, especially losing all this weight at the time, I could wear certain stuff that I always admired and looked up to all the time, like your Stussy, your Diamond Supply, the Hundreds, shoot, like all over the place, Nike, Adidas, Yeezy, Asics, the whole 9 yards. Stuff that I really wish back in the day I could rock now, because I'm the size to rock it. And then it's like I have certain expressions I think like, oh, if I did this different, this would be dope. Or, oh, can I implement this? This would be dope. And then putting a positive message to it as well, which I see in some brands right now and some that are lacking. I feel like I could bring a certain effect to it, you know, that others may not have. So basically, for me, it's just like Q&K. I just want to help people find the balance for themselves. That's the motto of the brand, find the balance. And it's not, I'm keeping it as very broad as possible, because I don't want to just be like singled out or just for a certain person. It's like only you can find the balance. No, anybody can. And just here's some tips and tricks that I can show you that can help you get along that way. You feel me? What can I say is the final tip to helping you find your balance and maintaining your balance is reassess and repeat. At this time, you guys know I make the digital content, putting out workout videos, putting out fashion tips, and putting out self-talks all the time. And as you can see, we're in a certain time where the coronavirus may get in the way of that. And I just had to reassess my situation. I know I can't show all my workout videos in the gym nowadays, because now some gyms are closing up. And even though some have opened back up, who's to say it may close down again? So just finding out ways to do at-home workouts, doing outdoor workouts, trying to just pivot my way through. It's like this whole entire month, it's just been pivoting around like, okay, I can't do this, so now I gotta do this. Okay, I gotta go past this because this is closed, so now I gotta do this. It's just, you always gotta reassess your situation all the time. And it's not just even on a physical aspect, you feel me? It's on a mental aspect too. It's like with the gyms closing back up, I went into that depressive state again, because that was kind of like my therapy, my outlet session, like I said in a past self-talk episode. And just finding new ways to like let out that stress, let out some of that negative energy out of me. And that kind of went into my clothes, you feel me? Just making that new outlet for myself, so I still stay sane through this entire pandemic. So yeah, just reassess, repeat. Yeah, I'm the most balanced I've ever been in my life, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna stay balanced forever. There's gonna be times when I'm gonna be thrown off a little bit. There's gonna be times where I'm gonna be down, but I'm always making sure I find my balance back. And that's what Q&K is for me, just always finding your balance back here. So thank you guys for listening to part 2 of the Balance Talk. I hope this Balance Talk helped you guys so much. Be blessed. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, you feel me? New track come through. Now I'm just messing with you. Now check them out though, they dope. This is a fire track. I had to make that my intro because it was just amazing. But appreciate y'all. Be blessed. Peace. This is Tuck. This is Q&K. Stay safe out here.